Hello, good afternoon, friends. Let's
Good
start today. Okay, yes. So we people are going to start our class. I think that there was a lot of gap from our last lecture and today's lecture. So we need to just see what we people have done. I think that as per my information, I have completed idioms and phrases. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Ah, yes. So from the point of ISC first, you people can just revise those the question bank given to you and accordingly prepare for. So maybe today what we people are going to do, we have finished the pronouns also. So in today's class, we people are going to begin with verb. Okay. So I will share the screen. You people just let me know, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Just 1 minute. So have we done with verb or not? सुरुवात केली का वर्बला?
No, sir.
Okay. So in today's class, we people will begin with this. So before that, I would like to tell you people the format of ISC. So I hope that I made it clear, but still once again, I would like to tell you people question first. It will be based on articles. For that, 5 marks will be there. I think that you people have done with unit test, yes? We have done
Yes,
with,
sir.
yes. So
Yes.
similar type of questions will be there. Then question 2 is there. Question 2 will be based on prepositions. And for this question also, you people will have 5 marks. Okay. You can note it down if you want, or you can take screenshot of this. Then next question 3. Question 3 will be on conjunctions. For this also, you people will have 5 marks. Then next question 4, it will be on correct form of verbs. For this also, you people will have 5 marks. Okay. And here it will be last question number 5. And this last question, it is about idioms. For this also, you people will have 5 marks. So overall, our test will be of 25 marks. In case of other subjects, perhaps you might have 30 marks test, but for communication skills, you people will have only 25 marks, and these 25 marks will be divided in this way. First question, articles. MCQ test is there. Entire questions will be MCQ type. So first you people need to choose article a and the or no article. Prepositions, you people have to fill in the blanks with correct options: in, on, upon, into, over, under, above. Conjunctions, you people have to choose correct conjunctions for the joining two sentences, and, or, were, either, or, neither, nor, something like this will be there. In correct form of verbs, you people will be given one verb in bracket. There is sentence, and that sentence has blank, and in bracket you are provided with one verb, and you people have to use correct form of that verb. And for question number 5, this type of question will be based on only meaning of idiom. So what you will be given? Will be given one idiom, Okay, and you people have to find out its meaning from the given options. Okay, so these type of questions will be there. So you people just let me know if any difficulties there in case of ISC syllabus structure question. कोणाला काय अडचण असेल तर मराठीमधून विचारलं तरी चालतंय, काय अडचण नाहीये. बट यू शुड टेल मी वेदर यू आर क्लिअर विथ ISC फर्स्ट अँड देन वी कॅन स्टार्ट विथ वर्क. We can take screenshot of this. Reply someone. I'm waiting for your reply. So don't waste time. Say yes, we have some doubts and ask your doubts. If no, then say no, we don't have. It is very clear to you.
Sir, nouns?
No, nouns, pronouns will not be there. No questions will be on nouns and pronouns. Okay. Ajun. Okay. So from Shruti, there is no any problem. And from others also, I suppose there is no problem in case of ISC. And with this view, now I will just make it clear. So whatever I have wrote on the screen, so that I will make it clear. I hope that you have taken it down or you have taken screenshot of this, and
Sir,
we'll just,
only 25 marks?
yes, only 25 marks will be there, not 30 marks. Okay. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
okay, I'll make it clear. And now will just begin with this, and this is verb that we people are going to begin with. So verb is the most important part of sentence. Any sentence that what you people are going to read, write, speak, or listen, you'll come to know there is use of verb. Okay, and you cannot make a sentence without use of verb. So can anybody tell me any sentence you people have to tell me which is not having a verb? So there can be a sentence which is not having subject. For example, if I say, give me your pen. So in this case, there is no any subject. Okay. So there can be sentence without subject, but you cannot make a sentence without verb. So which is verb in this sentence?
Give.
Give is
Give.
verb. So similarly, the shortest sentence I can just tell you people that this can be also sentence. This can be a sentence also. Go. Simply, if I say go, there is verb and it makes a complete sentence here. So verb is most important part where we people come to know about the subject, about what action, what state is conveyed to us. Okay. So from that point of view, we need to understand verb, what is verb, what are its types, and we are going to know about various forms of verbs also. Okay. So let's begin. So let's see, definition is given here and you people will think what definition says. Verbs are words. What are verbs? They are words and that are used to express an action. Very important. Verb is equal to action. Okay. So verb shows an action. Every sentence must have a verb. So you need to understand. Must चा अर्थ लक्षात घ्यायचा आहे की प्रत्येक वाक्यामध्ये क्रियापद असलंच पाहिजे. सो मस्ट इंडिकेट्स दॅट मीनिंग दॅट काहीतरी गोष्ट असायलाच पाहिजे. फॉर दॅट वी अंडरस्टँड दॅट देअर शुड बी अ वर्ब. विदाउट वर्ब यू कॅनॉट राईट, you cannot read, you cannot speak, you cannot listen. So for making a complete sense, for using language, you should know verb and its various forms. So must have a verb that shows what the subject is doing. क्रियापदाचं काम काय आहे, करता काय करतोय, that is the describing or telling to the readers, to the viewers, that what subject is doing, or explains what is going on. काय सुरू आहे किंवा काय चालू आहे हे सांगायचं असेल तर फॉर दॅट पर्पज verb helps us to understand. So, and that's why I'm just giving one example that in this example, you people will come to know verb is plays. So you'll come to know that plays is a verb that shows an action. So action, this is some kind of activity that subject is doing. Who is subject in this sentence? Rohit is subject. He's doing something. What is he doing? He is playing. Okay, so this way it shows an action, but not all verbs show action. Okay, so I will just write one more example here. So tell me, what is verb in this sentence? Verb. I'm asking about verb. Is verb. Okay. So you people tell me now, is verb as you told. Does it show any action? Do you understand any action from this?
No.
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 No. It does not show any action. So what does it show then? It tells about the state.
State.
Yes. It shows state. काय आहे? असण्याची जी स्थिती दर्शवलेली आहे, that is state. Okay, so it shows state. So all verbs, they do not show any action, but some they are used to tell the state, or sometimes they describe facts also. Okay, or sometimes they are used for statements also. Okay, so verbs are this kind of words that we people can use as per need of the sentence, need of subject. We people need to use such verbs. Okay, so are you clear with what is verb? Verb म्हणजे काय सर्वांना कळलं का? It is simply action showing verb, word, that is we need to understand. Okay, so with this now I'm going to move towards the next slide. Okay, and on next slide you people are going to read that forms of verb. Okay, so I told you people just that without verb we cannot write, read, speak, or listen. But when I told we people use verb, but how do we use verb? And in which form we people use verb? So there are these 5 forms of verbs. How many forms are there? These are 5 forms of verb. So what if verb, you people might be watching some text and there you're reading. So you'll come to know that verb that you people are reading, those verbs, they will be of one of this kind. They will be either this V, V1, V2, V3, or VING form. Okay, so let's try to understand what are these 5 forms. Okay, so first of all, we are talking about this base form. Okay, so base form in Marathi you can call it मूळ रूप. क्रियापदाचं जे मूळ रूप आहे, that is we call base form. And here I have added one example. Okay, so simply that is play. So from this you will understand. Then second form we people use it in to be's form, or you can call it V1. क्रियापदाचं पहिलं रूप म्हणू शकता तुम्ही याला, किंवा याला सुद्धा क्रियापदाचं पहिलं रूप म्हणलं तरी चालतं, बिकॉज प्ले इज ऑल्सो बेस फॉर्म, त्यामुळे हे सुद्धा पहिलंच रूप आहे. पण व्हॉट इज हिअर ॲडिशनली? दॅट इज टू. सो टू नंतर मात्र जे काही कुठलं क्रियापद तुम्ही वापरणार असाल तर यू पीपल हॅव टू यूज फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, or you have to use base form of verb. So to play, to go, to sing, to dance, to catch, to fight. Okay, something like this. टू नंतर कधीही क्रियापदाचं दुसरं रूप किंवा तिसरं रूप येणार नाहीये. You people will not use past tense or past participle after this to, preposition to. Okay, so that is to be form, we call it. Then next, that is past tense, or you can call it V2, or you may just listen क्रियापदाचं दुसरं रूप, something like this. Okay, and you can see the same example played. Okay, so you people may be just going to use various kinds of verbs, but you should know that minimum these three forms of verbs. So which three forms? That v1, v2 and v3, those three forms at least you should know for various kinds of verbs. Then next one we people are going to talk about, that is called past participle. Past participle, you can call it kriya padatचं तिसरं रूप. Okay, or it is v3, you may say v3 also. And the last one is that present participle, or you can call it ving, you can say it क्रियापदाला ing प्रत्यय, so that is playing. Okay, so this way you'll come to know कुठलंही क्रियापद असेल तर ते क्रियापद या 5 फॉर्म मध्येच तुम्हाला पाहायला मिळेल. There is no any other form that can be used of this apart from these 5 forms. And remember here I'm talking about that main verb. So मी जे सगळं सांगतो हे कुठल्या verb बद्दल बोलतो मी? Main verb बद्दल. Okay, so there are two types of verbs. If you just make uh, something like this verb, okay, and again verb is having this main verb, and another will be auxiliary verb. Okay, so again you'll come to know that main verb, it is having transitive verb and intransitive verb. Also for auxiliary verbs you'll get another classification, something like this: primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary, something like this. Okay, so this is verb. So in verb you'll come to know these two, that main verb, and in main verb again you will have transitive verb and intransitive verb. So next will be auxiliary verb. In auxiliary verb you have these two classification: primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary. Okay, so this way you people can just classify the verb, or you can note it down somewhere into notebook. Okay, so whatever I just talking, it was about this main verb, and main verb is used in this 5 forms. So people can tell me other examples of this. Any example you can make in this 5 form? Somebody tell me. For example, I can just say one more example: go. So in another, to go, or I can say past tense. What is second form of go?
Went.
Go on.
Go, went, gone, and ing, going. So similarly, Prajakta said me read, to read, wrote, and then written and writing. So this way, the people just try to make more verbs in this 5 format so that you can यूज देम. फक्त माहिती असायलाच पाहिजे असं नाही, कारण माहिती बरेच सारे वर्ब्स आहेत पण ते वापरता पण यायला पाहिजे. इफ यू नो वर्ब्स अँड यू आर नॉट इन पोजिशन टू यूज देम, in that case it will be difficult. Okay, so you people just try to know various kinds of verbs and use them in sentences. Okay, so is there any difficulty? काय कोणाला अडचण आहे का याच्यामध्ये वर्ब मध्ये? Okay, so students can say me. Pooja sent, get, got. So all forms, Pooja. Shraddha sent, give, to give, given, gived. So you have to understand, Shraddha, give, gave आणि given हे 3 forms आहेत, not given and gived. Gived we don't use gived, giving. Okay, so little correction is there. Okay, all right. So with this, I will make it clear, and we people are going to see now next slide. It will be about various kinds of verbs and their three forms. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. And on next slide, you people will see three forms of verbs. All you people have to be very active now. I'm going to discuss all those verbs, and additionally I'm going to ask you more verbs. Okay, so again you people will come to know that three forms of verbs, or verbs can be classified into again two categories, and these two categories are called regular verbs. So who will tell me what is a regular verb, and another is irregular verbs. So you'll tell me what is it. काय काय तुम्हाला कळतं याच्यातून रेग्युलर वर्ब्स म्हणजे काय आणि इरेग्युलर वर्ब्स म्हणजे काय.
V2 आणि V3 सेम असलेले रेग्युलर.
येस प्रवीण. सो V2 आणि V3 ज्यांचं सेम आहे म्हणजे क्रियापदाचं दुसरं रूप अँड क्रियापदाचं तिसरं रूप सेमच आहे, दॅट इज कॉल्ड रेग्युलर. अँड इरेग्युलर काय असेल मग.
V2 आणि V3 सेम नसेल.
Yes, that V2 and V3 is not same, it is having different. So if you make these two sections or two columns here, you'll come to know that this is called regular verbs. So in this first column, if you make this two separate columns, so this is regular verbs and these verbs are called irregular verbs. So we are going to discuss them now, and after discussing you will come to know. So with me you people have to read. So first verb is bake. Okay, so past and past participle दुसरं आणि तिसरं रूप same. Baked, baked. Then copy, copied, copied. Okay, some students are still joining, so in between I have to admit them. So all you people just ensure that you are going to join in time. Okay, next, this is dry, dried, dried. Fit, fitted, fitted. Hug, hugged, hugged. Marry, married, married. Is it visible? दिसतंय का? Clear दिसतंय का?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Then next one is plan, plan, planned, planned. Rely, relied, relied. Skip, skipped, skipped. Tip, tipped, tipped. Try, tried, tried. Worry, worried, worried. Ban, banned, banned. Clap, clapped, clapped. Drop, dropped, dropped. Shop, shopped, shopped. Sleep, sleeped, sleep. Stop, stopped, stop. Travel, traveled, traveled. Empty, emptied, emptied. Okay, so this is all verbs are regular verbs. You'll come to know past form and past participle is same. So now we are going to discuss some irregular verbs. In case of irregular verbs, you'll come to know that these three forms are different or these three forms are same also. In case of this cut, cut and cut, these three forms are same. In this case, it is irregular verb. Okay. So just begin with this irregular verb. Be, was or were. Was is singular, where is plural. Been, begin, began, begun. Break, broke, broken. Build, built, built. Okay. The next one is choose, chose, chosen. Come, came, come. So come, came, again come. Do, did, done. Cut, 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 seam. Draw, drew, drawn, eat, ate, eaten, fall, fell, fallen, fly, flew, flown, gate, got, got. So in this case, you people have to understand. You'll come to know get, got, and in case of sometimes you'll read get, got, gotten also. So what is the difference between get, got, and get, got, gotten? कुणाला माहिती आहे का? So one uses American English.
American, huh?
Yes, one is American and another is British. So in American English, it is used like get, got, gotten. And in British English, it is get, got. There are some differences. It is also color spelling. What is spelling of color in American English?
COLOR.
Yes, COLOR. That is simple. And in British English, COLOUR, something like this. There are some variations in British English and American English. So like neighbor, and there are so many. Maybe we people will discuss it afterwards also. But right now, people will finish this. Next one is go, went, gone, have, had, keep, kept, kept, know, knew, known, sing, sang, sung. Here it should be tail, not tall. Remember, this is tail. Okay, it is not tall, it is tail. Tell, told, told, win, won, won. Okay, so these are the some forms that we people can think of. Now people tell me few examples, we people will discuss more examples. You can tell me regular, irregular, or you can tell me three forms having same. Three forms of verbs. Let's discuss. Become, became, become. Yes. Yes. Vaishnavi, bite, beat, beaten. Sachi saying him, him. Prajakta, sing, song, sang. No Prajakta. Already we have discussed. Here it is. It is sing, sang, and sung as a song manner. Vaishnavi again, tear, torn. Dinesh, me, might, must. Dinesh, people will think of model auxiliary afterwards. May and might will be there. Must is not there. Vaishnavi, yes. जसं कट आहे त्याच पद्धतीनं shut, shut. This is also having same forms. Jyoti saying write, wrote, written. That is also true. Yes, Prajakta, take. What will be three forms of take? Take, took, taken. Yes, put, Shubham, you are right. Put will be there. Grow, grew, grown from Shreya. Yes. There are a lot of words. Play, sing, dance, come, go, listen, watch, write, read, ask, tell, fight, eat, ate, eaten. Yes, Shruti. So simply you people will get list of such verbs. I have not given list here because the people will just go to the internet simply and find three forms of verbs, and you'll get a lot of verbs there. Those verbs which are familiar to you. For example, as somebody told you eat, ate, eaten. Okay, so that is simple and I need not to write it down or I need not to remember even because this is familiar to me. I know this word. So in that case, you just read it. But suppose that there is some other verbs so that you don't know or that may be difficult or three forms you don't know. In that case, you people have to make list of such verbs. So I will just write one verb here on the screen. You people will tell me three forms of this verb. Ride. So what will be three forms of ride? Or what will be three forms of make?
Ride, rode, ridden.
Ride, rode, ridden. Okay, yes. So make,
Made.
Make,
Make, made, made.
make, made. Okay, fine, you told it. So might be some students are thinking make, made. So don't make such like this make. Or some students they use like this go, good, good. So it will not be like this go, went, gone. Okay, so I hope that you people will go and find more verbs maybe in regular or irregular form, and you make a list of such verbs minimum whatever possible, 100,000, 500, whatever you get. You people need to make 3 columns of your notebooks page and keep writing. And if any verb is difficult, so that time you just write its meaning also. Okay, so will you write it down verbs लिहून काढाल का? Will you people make list of such verbs?
तर हे स्क्रीनवरचे का?
स्क्रीनवरचे you can take it or don't take it, that is limited. You find it out from outside, from the internet. स्क्रीनवरचे त्यातले फक्त जे आता नवीन आहेत, फॉर एक्झाम्पल यातले कुठले नवीन वाटतात मला? स्लीप. इफ आय डोंट नो मिनिंग ऑफ स्लीप, इन दॅट केस ओनली दॅट आय विल राईट. जे माहिती नाही आहेत ना तेवढेच लिहायचे. जे ओळखीचे आहेत, फॉर एक्झाम्पल इथं कट किंवा ड्रॉ किंवा इटन हे सोपे आहेत, हे लिहायची गरज नाही आहे. कुठले लिहायचे? जे नवीन आहेत ते लिहायचे. मग
Okay.
याच्यातून जर काही नवीन असतील तर यातून लिहायचे आणि बाकीचे नवीन शोधून काढायचे. Okay, so with this now I will go to the next slide. So that was all about verbs, that is main verb. मी मगाशी जे क्लासिफिकेशन सांगितलेलं होतं की वर्ब आहे आणि वर्ब मध्ये अगेन यू पीपल आर गोइंग टू डिवाइड इट that verb in main verb and another was auxiliary verb. Okay, so in that main verb again I have talked about transitive and intransitive. I forgot to tell you what is transitive and what is intransitive. Okay, so what I will do, you people will just classify verbs like this. Verb, that will be main verb, and another classification it will be auxiliary verb. Okay, so again in main verb you people are having two types, and that two types you people will read that transitive. So what is transitive verb? So transitive means that something that there is transition, or in simple words, the sentence or verb which can be converted into passive voice, that is transitive. And what will be intransitive then? The verb which cannot change into passive voice. त्याचा passive voice होतो, that is transitive. आणि ज्याचा passive voice होत नाही, जे क्रियापद passive voice मध्ये convert होत नाही, that is intransitive. Okay, and again in auxiliary verb you people will have two types of classification, that will be primary auxiliary. Okay, in primary auxiliary you people will take all helping verbs. So there you people will am, is, are, then was,
Go.
were, then do forms do, does, and did, then have, has, and have. So that will be in this primary auxiliary. And in modal auxiliary, people will just mention something like this: shall and will. Okay. Then you people will just say can,
Would.
could,
May.
should,
May, might, must.
yes, may, might, must,
Need to. Used to.
yes, need to, used to, dare to. So these are some of the modal auxiliary verbs that we people are going to think of it. So we people are going to study like this. Okay. So this way you people can think of classification of verb. So we people have talked about verb. What is verb? बघितलं. And the main verb we people have discussed main verb. We have seen 5 forms of main verb. 5 पद्धतीने कसं वापरलं जाऊ शकतो ते आपण बघितलं. Transitive and intransitive is not that much importance. I have not discussed, but just for information, transitive verb म्हणजे काय की एखादं क्रियापद जर ते पॅसिव्ह वॉइस मध्ये होत असेल तर that is transitive. Or I will give one example here. This is one sentence and this is another. He plays cricket. He laughs loudly. Okay. So in this case, verb is it transitive? Transitive आहे का? नाही वाक्याचा पॅसिव्ह वॉइस होऊ शकतो का? येस होऊ शकतो का? क्रिकेट इज प्लेड बाय हिम, सो दॅट्स वाय इट इज ट्रान्झिटिव्ह. नाउ सिमिलर इफ यू थिंक ही laughs loudly, so in this case can we convert into passive voice? No, we cannot convert it into passive voice. So the verb laugh, it is intransitive. Okay, so simple like this. Okay, so that was all about this transitive intransitive. So we people are going to talk now about this auxiliary verbs. Main verb बद्दल कुणाला काही शंका आहे का? Is there any difficulty with main verb?
No, sir.
Okay. So we'll go to the next slide there. So here we people are going to think of this modal auxiliary verbs. Okay. So in case of modal auxiliary, why it is called modal auxiliaries? So usually verbs or auxiliary verbs, they do not have any meaning. But in case of modal auxiliary, they carry their own meaning. And that's why they are called modal auxiliaries. So maybe in primary auxiliary, if it is, so it will not have any its own meaning. But if you're thinking of can, so can shows something which is having its own meaning. Okay, so like this ability, and that's why people are going to think of this modal auxiliaries. Okay, so just pay attention. Which are these modal verbs? We already just discussed about this, but let's once again we are going to talk about it. That will be shall and will. We can and could. It is may, might, must, should, would, need to, dare to, used to. So Aishwarya also already mentioned that might, must, can, need to, used to, dare to. Okay. So these are some of the modal verbs that we people will be discussing about. Then let's discuss them in detail and we will go one by one. So on the screen, you people will see, first of all, shall is there, and use of shall we people are going to see. First of all, that shall is used for suggestions. So if you want to make suggestion, so that time you can use shall. So for example, Shall I get a pizza for dinner tonight? So what is this? This is in fact suggestion. Okay, so you are suggesting someone that will it be okay that if there is pizza for dinner tonight. So this is suggestion. So usually in case of shall and will, I will suggest shall is used with pronoun I and we. So you can say we shall, or you can say I shall. Okay, so usually ideally this is, but with this you can say I will also, and you can also say we will also. I think that we have discussed it previously, but still once more we will talk about it. जसं I shall असेल तर त्याचा अर्थ काय होईल, आणि जर I will असेल तर त्याचा अर्थ काय होईल? There is a slight difference.
आय शॅल म्हणजे मी करेन आणि भविष्यात करेन, आणि आय विल म्हणजे मी करेनच भविष्यात.
Yes, yes, exactly. So both are in future tense, but when you say I will win the match, in that case you are going to win it definitely, surely, certainty is there. And when you are going to say we shall win the match, in that case you may win and may not be, म्हणजे शक्यता तिथे कमी असते, अशा केसमध्ये शाल वापरला जातो. सो दॅट इज द डिफरन्स बिटवीन आय शॅल अँड आय विल, और वी शॅल अँड वी विल. Okay, so other meaning of shall that we people are discussing, that is first one, suggestions you can make. Other, you can just offers and volunteering. Okay, so offers and volunteering. What do you mean by offers? If you want to offer someone something, that time you can use offer. For example, shall I, here the given example, that bag looks heavy, shall I carry it for you? So what is this? That can be volunteering, or that can be offer. In fact, you're going to offer help to that person who is carrying that bag, and that bag is very heavy. Okay, so next, shall can be used for instructions. You can ask instructions, or you can give instructions by using shall. For example, what shall I do with your mail when it arrives? So what are you here? You are just asking here that what you can do. So this is kind of instructions that you are asking. If you receive mail, after receiving, what should be done with that mail? Okay. Then next, you can make promises with the help of shall. How you can make promise? You shall be the first person to know. So it means that it is you, and you are the first person that knows something. Okay, so in this case you can make promise like this. Next use is that confirmation, or confirmation of statement, or confirmation of act. So when you say I shall meet you there at 7, okay, so what are you doing here? You are confirming it. I shall meet, it means that I will be there and you should be there. So at 7, both of them will meet each other. Something like this. The modal verb shall is not used much nowadays. It may still be found in formal speech and some legal documents. So these days, many times you will come to know I will and we will. We are not using I shall and we shall, but in formal documents, but in formal speech, in legal documents, and in maybe formal speech, you people are going to use shall. In written communication, you people are going to use shall. Okay. The most common use of shall in everyday English is in questions that offer or suggest. Already we people have discussed about offer or suggestions. मग कसं आपण एखाद्याला ऑफर करू शकतो, किंवा कसं आपण एखाद्या सोबत सजेशन देऊ शकतो. विथ वन एक्झाम्पल आय लाईक टू सजेस्ट की सपोज आता तुम्हाला यू अँड युअर फ्रेंड्स आर देअर, आणि तुम्हाला चहाला जायचं, म्हणजे तुम्ही स्वतः तुमच्या मित्रांना चहाला जायचं का असं विचारता. सो व्हॉट आर यू डुईंग हियर? यू आर ऑफरिंग देम. सो हाऊ यू कॅन से शॅल वी गो फॉर टी? You can say something like this. Or shall we go for picnic? Shall we go for party? Or you can say, shall I bring a glass of वॉटर शॅल आय ब्रिंग अ कप ऑफ टी. नाही तर तुम्ही काय करताय, ऑफर करताय. मी तुमच्या मित्रांना किंवा जे कोणी तुमच्या सोबत आहे त्यांना जर तुम्हाला काय ऑफर करायचं असेल किंवा सजेस्ट करायचं असेल तर यू कॅन बिगिन विथ शॅल. ओके. सो वेनिवर सपोज दॅट आता तुम्ही तुमच्या मित्रांसोबत खूप वेळ थांबलेला आहात आणि आता निघायचंय तुम्हाला. सो इन दॅट केस यू कॅन आस्क शॅल वी लिव्ह, शॅल वी स्टॉप. असं बघा मध्येच जर तुम्हाला आता थांबायचंय, शॅल वी स्टॉप नाव. So these type of statements, these type of questions for making offer, for making suggestions, you people can use. So see, originally shall was used instead of will in first person I and we when talking about the future. So already we have talked about pronoun I and we will be used with shall. Okay. So see note here, in all of the examples above, shall can be replaced by another modal verb. So shall can be replaced with should, opposite can be done with can and could, promises and confirmation can be done with will. So there are multiple uses of different modal verbs. So you can use shall or you can use should and other modal verbs also. But right now we are just thinking of shall only. And in case of shall, the people can use all those uses. कुठले कुठले युजेस बघायचे आपण, एखाद्याला सजेशन करायचं आहे, एखाद्याला ऑफर द्यायची असेल, इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स द्यायचे असतील, प्रॉमिस करायचं असेल किंवा कन्फर्म करायचं असेल, फॉर ऑल दोज यू पीपल कॅन यूज शाल. सो नाव यू पीपल टेल मी फ्यू एक्झाम्पल्स. यू कॅन सेंड इट इन टू चॅट बॉक्स किंवा अनम्यूट करून सांगू शकता. काही एक्झाम्पल्स मला शालचे सांगायचे. Something like this, shall we stop? Yes, we are going to stop at after 5 to 10 minutes. Shall I use? Yes, Sakshi, you can say like this. Yes, Sanket Shinde, what do you want to say? Shall we go for lunch? Yes, Shraddha, you can select this. Shall I continue the lecture? Yes, Ganesh. Should I say, shall I give an example, Shreya? Not an example. We have studied articles, Shreya. Shall we move to the next point? Shall buy pen. Instead of saying Amit, shall buy pen, you have to say, shall I buy pen? Yes. Okay, all right. So it is not always necessary to make questions only. You can make statements also. So like this, you shall be the first person, I shall meet you at there, or we shall, something like this you can add. Okay. So कोणाला काय अडचण आहे का, शंका आहे का शाल बद्दल? If there, you may ask.
No, sir.
Okay. So then we will think of next modal verb, and next modal verb is will. Okay. So in short, we will talk about will, and then we people have to stop as time is about to end. Okay. So use of will, it is used for future tense. So when you say I will be 40 in March, so what are you talking about? You are simply talking about future tense. Then you can say I will be late to the meeting tomorrow. So see this kind of use, I and apostrophe double L. So I and apostrophe double L, it means I will, remember. Okay. So I will be late, it means that you are simply talking about future tense. Next, you can make request. How you can make request? By using will. You can say, will you call me when you get home? You can say, will you help me with my homework? So if you are beginning your question with will, it becomes a request. For example, I can ask, will you close the window? Will you give me your pen? Will you give me your notebook? Okay. So people can just make questions with will, it becomes a request. Okay. Then with will also you can make offer or willingness. How? We will pay for you. So what is this? This is offer. Okay. Or willingness also. This is similar, offer or willingness. I will give a ride home. So this is also offer. So next use is that refusal. Refusal means if you're using in with not, will not. If you're using will not, it becomes refusal. She will not return his calls. That's okay. So when it is will not, so that time it becomes refusal. My mom won't let me go to the party. So won't, will not becomes won't. Short form. Contraction form becomes won't. Won't means will plus not. Won't. Okay. And in conditional clause will be used. If it rains, then I will bring an umbrella. If she wins the race, she will be happy. Okay. So these are the uses of will for talking about future tense, for making requests, for offers and willingness, for refusal in negative. With not you can use will not, and in conditional with simple present and simple future. Okay, so that was all about will. You people just think. Meanwhile, I have to mark absent numbers for today. Roll number 8. Roll number 13. Roll number 20. Roll number 32. Roll number 36. Roll number 38. Roll number 43. Roll number 52. Okay, so these are absent numbers for today's class. Roll number 13, 20, 32, 36, 38, 43, 52. So I like to tell you people that many students are joining late repeatedly. Roll number 16, I have warned you earlier. You are joining after half an hour. Roll number 58, Suraj, you are also joining late. So there are many students right now. I cannot name all. So all you people have to take care that within first 5 minutes you people have to join the class. Next time if you are going to join late, I will not allow. This time I allowed everyone. If you are facing network issue, in that case I can understand. There are some students who are frequently getting disconnected and they are trying to join again and again. So in that case I can understand, but if you're joining late, in that case I will not allow you people. Okay, so with this now I'm going to stop here. I will stop sharing the screen and you people prepare for ISC. Do your best and accordingly attempt the rest. Okay, so thank you for joining today's class. I'm going to end it for everyone. If anyone have any question, you may ask. कोणाला काय विचारायचं का?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to end it for all.
No, sir.
So you can join next class. Thank you.